Walk around your vehicle before you leave. Take note. I think that this one should be shared as much as possible. Yeah, no, I definitely agree, but I also don't understand why a kid would be even in there in the first place. Like, ooh, dirt and muck and other things of the sort. What's up, boys? Yo, this has absolutely nothing to do with the video, but yesterday I went and shot some blammers, dude. I went to the range, shot some honkers. Today is same old, another Kids Are Stupid. You know how it is. That's kind of why I didn't know what to talk about for the intro. Hope you guys enjoy this one as always. Leave your Kids Are Stupid stories of your own in the comments section. I always like reading through those. And without further ado, boys, enjoy the video. Parenting is okay, except for every once in a while when my 3-year-old requests ham hands for lunch, which is when she takes 2 handfuls of ham and eats it in the living room while she watches TV. You, my friend, have a caveman as a child. This person was meant to be a hunter and gatherer and go out and collect meat and go hunting, not sit on the couch and watch TV. You're not even taking advantage of it. Go have him like hunt a deer or something. Graham, give the phone to dad. No. Well, I mean, at least he eventually got his point across at some point. You're so young. When people say I'm young, even though I'm 9, I hate. When I was 9, I hated when people called me young when I was actually 9 years old, which is incredibly old and wide. When I was her age, if I went to a restaurant or something and I was with my parents and they like automatically assumed that I would want a kids like menu, I would get so mad. Like, and then I would talk to my mom afterward, like, why do they just assume that I want a kids menu just because I'm like, you know, young? Like, what if I wanted an adult menu? And I hated that every single time. So I would like always be sure to tell them like, 4 adult menus, please. No kids menus. No kid menu for me, thank you. I would not like that. Children running in museum knock over 50,000-pound glass sculpture of a Disney castle. Yeah, but listen, I'm just gonna be real. If you have a $50,000 glass castle in there that you want to keep protected, then maybe actually try to protect it. They're just gonna run around no matter what. It's on you to actually protect the stuff that costs a lot of money. This is kind of more museum stupid, not Kids Are Stupid. I had a potty accident today at 3:20. Wet or BM? Okay, first of all, I don't even know what that means, and I don't really want to go into it. How it happened: grabbed poop out of pants and wiped all over clothes. Please bring the following on the next school day: t-shirt, long pants. Oops, I had a potty accident today. Thank you. I wish you guys could see the face that I'm making right now. It's a heavily concerned face. What would possess a child to do this is my question. What would make you as a kid think, huh, I'm gonna grab this big chunk of Duke that I got in my underwear right now and just start rubbing it all over myself. My 6-year-old, I made a duck. Me, cool. My 6-year-old, if you look into his eye, you see your own death. Me, ... That just looks like Perry the Platypus to me. I think that this kid just very accurately somehow drew Perry the Platypus from Phineas and Ferb. I don't know if I've told this story in one of my Kids Are Stupid videos before. I probably have, but I used to draw Angry Birds when I was in like 2nd or 3rd grade because I was like obsessed with them, and I would sell them for like 50 cents a pop to kids around the school, and it was like a little business. And then I would use the money to buy cookies at the snack bar during lunch because they were also like 50 cents. So I just had like a little, I had like a little business going for myself. I was trading really badly drawn pictures of Angry Birds for cookies essentially, and it was working out very well. When I was 12, I read that if you folded 1,000 origami cranes, you would be granted 1 wish. I proceeded to fold 114 out of 1,000 origami cranes because I wanted to wish for a Lego set. Wait, what? Listen, guys, all I'm hearing out of this guy is that he's a quitter and a loser and will never achieve anything in life. Because if he really wanted that Lego Millennium Falcon, then he would have gone all the way to 1,000. I interrupt my Twitter break to tell you that Abigail started crying because her gift got wet. The gift. Dude, what? You got my inflatable kiddie pool all wet. Oh my god. Can we all just take a moment to appreciate how awesome my niece is at hiding? This just reminds me of that one picture of Shaq hiding behind that like little tree where he's like very obviously visible. Some kids think that if you like play hide and seek and they can't see you, that you just like somehow can't see them. Like they just become invisible. They're just completely cloaked and just not visible whatsoever. Which would kind of be like an awesome superpower, honestly. That sounds like something that would be in like like My Hero Academia as like some sort of quirk or something. They should, you know, hit me up for licensing rights over there. So this is why my kids has to hurry up and go back to school. I just brought these chocolate chip cookies and my son ate them all and had the audacity to place some Cookie Crisp cereal inside after he ate them. SMH. I don't know, man. Looks pretty legit to me. I mean, that definitely looks like that was the packaging that those came in. Once I was babysitting my neighbor's 6-year-old and she asked me why I was so ugly. And without thinking, I said, "I'm you from the future." And she cried for like 30 minutes. Dude, what kind of question even is that to ask somebody in the first place? Why are you so ugly? Dude, if a kid asked me that, I think I would actually probably just end it right there on the spot, right in front of them, and change the course of their life forever. I mean, you probably did scar her for life. You know, now she's just never gonna call anybody ugly again out of fear that maybe that will also be them from the future. So you just might have just crafted an extremely nice person without even trying. You know, congratulations. When I was in the first grade, I was taking a poop in church, but the automatic flush surprised me and I stood up mid-poop. In doing so, I flung a turd onto the floor. I don't know what was going through my head, but I don't even remember considering trying to clean it whatsoever. I was probably floored, pun intended, and could only think to get out of there ASAP. Some poor soul had to pick that poop up for me and wonder what the hell went down in that stall. Dude, I'm sure whoever had to pick that up probably had seen like way worse things, all right? One time my friend's sister sent a picture to the group chat that we were all in of her like cleaning up a Kroger bathroom with like exploded poop everywhere. The whole bathroom was just like a poop explosion. Hello, blank says his weekly crossword gets eaten by his dog every week. Is there any way to secure the crossword from the dog's reach? Thank you. This kid is just using the classic "my dog ate my homework" excuse, which is kind of the only reason that I was a little bit disappointed I didn't have a dog growing up, because that would have saved me a lot of times. If I didn't do my homework, I could have just been like, "Listen, teach, all right, the dog ate it, couldn't do anything about it, man. It's in its stomach. If you want to go in there and fish it out, you're more than welcome." Dear Mrs. Kortupi, can I please move spots away from Steven? I will sit anywhere besides next to Steven. The reasons are: 1, he picks his nose non-stop. 2, he flung his booger at math. 3, he will never get something to them, so please let me move spots away, and that's why, Steven. Wow. You know, I could barely read that, but it sounds like some pretty good reasons to me. This dude's in class putting down like Torbjorn turrets that just only shoot boogers. I told my niece to eat half my grapes. You know, one thing I've noticed throughout recording these videos for as long as I have been making them is you can really never be too clear with kids, because they will take whatever you say extremely literally. Step 4, go poop. Step 2, get toilet paper. 3, step 3, fold toilet paper. Step 4, wipe butt. Step 5, look at the toilet paper to make sure the toilet par. Oh, I was having so much trouble wiping my butt after I used the bathroom until this very moment, and it all makes so much sense now. I really like the part especially where there was 2 step 4s. You know, you don't usually see that a lot when there's like instructions on something. I liked how you started with step 4 and then also returned to step 4 later on, but it was just a different step 4. I like that a lot. I think that was awesome. Dear Allie, can you walk with me? What is your fave vegetable? My favorite vegetable is lemon. What is your favorite shop? Mine is Walmart. Can you write me back, please? From Wyatt. I think Wyatt seems like a good guy. I hope he's living his best life wherever he is out there. Wyatt, probably watching my videos, honestly. It's like the average age of my audience. So if you're watching this, Wyatt, what's up, man? Just to let you know, dude, lemons are actually fruits, not vegetables. You might have figured that out by now since watching this, but yeah, it's a fruit, not a vegetable. If I were an inventor like George Washington Carver, I would invent a machine that could make me coffee. Have you heard of a Keurig? That was the worst part, honestly, about being like a kid, is like coming up with an invention or like an idea and then figuring out that that's like been a thing for like 50 years and you're just like, oh, sassy. My sister was being sassy, so my mom slapped her in the assy. My sister's assy is very sore, but she's not sassy anymore. That is beautiful. And you know what? I don't blame whoever took this picture for framing it and putting it on the wall, because that is something that, you know, you could really live by. I think that is something that everybody here watching this should really take into consideration and live by, because that is beautiful. And you know what, man? I think that's a perfect note to end this video on. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, peace.